Hey everybody, my name is Destined39. Welcome back to another unOrdinary. Today we have episode... Hang on. What the hell? Kudere. Acts cool and unemotional, but shows sweetness later on. Why did I get this Wait a minute. That's when the intro plays. My recording fucked up. So, here's the bullshit, right? Here's the bullshit of the situation. So, my mic, for some reason, cut out halfway through the recording of me actually reading this webtoon, and I noticed it halfway. And I had to stop the recording and look back at my video. Suddenly, that entire video had somehow not recorded the audio, which ended up causing problems because I don't know, the bullshit was it was saying it was recording. It showed the bars in OBS, but suddenly I saw the bars just drop, and I was like, hang on, I gotta end the recording. And all the audio was gone. And I got directly halfway through the chapter. And it was pissing me off. Oh, man. Anyway, now I guess I have to talk about all this shit again. Make sure it's actually recording and doesn't fuck up again. So... last time we had John and Cecile pretty much strike a deal halfway through. And here's the thing that was confusing me. Yes, he stole Aizen's ability, and yes, he can see her heart. But that doesn't mean he can tell when somebody's lying. He doesn't know what that means. Unless there's something about a heart suddenly just freaks out when somebody's lying, I doubt that John was able to tell. Then again, my human anatomy isn't exactly, to the best. But back to what I said into the original thing. So... Ty was like, wow, this chapter is insane. Digi, we gotta do the collab next week. And it's like... I haven't read it yet, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it because my schedule is sort of crushing me right now, and I only can use the weekends to get shit done. It's unfortunate, but that's sadly the one way I have of doing it right now. And plus... I get home really late on Thursdays, and I know it updates Wednesday night, but I don't know. Plus, our internet's been having a lot of issues lately. There's a lot going on. I really wish we can do that collab. I really wish we could. Plus, thank you for 1,000 subs. Damn. And as some of you have seen on my community tab feed and on Twitter, I have Remy emotes. I mean, you get a Remy emote, you get a Remy emote, everybody gets a Remy emote. They have a ton of fun expressions, and I think I forgot the tears on some of them to make a crying face. I might just remake one of them, but... still, I think they're pretty damn funny. And I have like 10. Also, somebody in the comments, there was an argument in the comments saying that the girl wasn't blushing. She was blushing, by the way. What the thing was, is I should word this better. What was happening was I zoomed in and everything, but for some reason they didn't see the blush. If you go back to that chapter and you zoom in on her face when Elaine grabs her, you see a very obvious blush. I don't know. It's just that person got mad at somebody who's correcting them. I won't say who is who, but I'm like, it was there though. It was there though. But let's get back to the chapter. I got so upset. Now I have to read all the dialogue again. I got to the point where Arlo said he was reporting it. He was going to report it to the headmaster, by the way. And that's it. I found out my recording just cut through that. It's like, well, what are you waiting for? Say it. She's not going to say it. Hey, I'm talking to you. Bitch, don't slam the waifu. Island acquitted already. And at least these guys are actually starting to make sense. These people are realizing, wait, this is wrong. Also, the way they were talking, it was confusing people. And it was especially confusing me. Because I thought what they were saying was like, she's the one who did it. She specifically was the person who did all these wrong things to us, and now we're getting back at her for it. That's what I kept getting from it, but it gets cleared up in this chapter by Ilena. If we keep her any longer, we'll get caught. Oh, shut up, Kralik. Of all times, you want to back out now? Remember, we owe this to her. And that especially got me confused halfway through reading this as well. So don't chicken out. And then Wengi's a bitch. Here lies Wengi and Ilena. We may have put the wrong names. We may have given the person the wrong names. I'm sorry. These two get mixed up too much. We'll never get an opportunity like this again. It's like, fuck off, bitch. Gotta be honest, I just wanted to repay her for the wall incident. What was the point of keeping her here overnight? It's excessive. This is nothing compared to what we had to go through. We finally have a chance to get back at them. And yeah, see, this is just... Here's Island clarifies. She's just using Seraphina as like a message to say, fuck all of you high tiers who have done this to us. And it's like, how dare you? This is just wrong in general. This is just all wrong. After how her kind treated us, I don't care what happens. Seraphina isn't going anywhere until she admits we're better than her. Speak for yourself. Yeah. And this was like, oh shit, is that Elaine? Sorry, was that Cecile? I was legitimately thinking, that's Cecile, isn't it? Here comes John. And here's what pissed me off. You guys kept saying in the comments, John has black shoes, Arlo has brown, and this is why I get pissed off. This was when I get pissed off. It was like, huh, what was that? Huh? Oh shit! I was like, oh shit, yes, is it gonna be John? And then, for fuck's sake, damn it guys, you guys lied. Arlo has black shoes too. I was very upset with that. Because this was the one time when everybody wanted John to kick some ass. Because everybody was like, okay, it's justified now. Let's just murder these people. Just murder. It's like, Arlo, Elaine, what the hell are they doing here? What do you think? I'm gonna try and replicate my audio, by the way. Seraphina! There you are! Arlo's like, no, wait. Don't heal her. She doesn't deserve it yet because she still doesn't have her ability. Like, if he did that, I would have been a little upset. Thank goodness we found you. Gosh, what did they do to you? Some fucked up shit. They're thinking, fuck, we're gonna die. Alright, which one of you geniuses started this? And immediately, I laughed like crazy when I saw that. Oh, fuck. I hate that I have to recreate a reaction. I hate that this is a secondary reaction. I don't like when I have to... when I do a fake reaction. By the way, after John or Arlo says, the headmaster, I haven't read anything past that, so then it's gonna be a legitimate reaction. Crap! Oh no, a slight yellow glow. He might be activating his ability slightly. Ilena, huh? You've got some nerve. Arlo's the king. Doesn't he have more important things to do? You kidnapped an ex-high tier. You think that won't go unpunished? Arlo still looks up to her. Of course he's gonna go and save her. Why is he involving himself with mid-tiers like us? To abduct a defenseless student, and that too. Plus I made a comment about how Arlo now has realized that he hasn't been living up to the responsibilities of being a king, or at least that's what I thought was going on in his head when Evie was talking to him. Because at that point, I think Arlo should have at least realized that, wow, how have I been such a shitty king? And now he's like, I have to make up for this, here and now. And this is kind of his way of trying to redeem himself as the kingly image, because he fucked up and wasn't paying attention to his subjects. He was abusing the title, essentially. And then to gather all these people around and torture her, disgusting. Yeah, it's all wrong. You can all thank your good friend, Ilena. Yeah, not good friend anymore. They sold her the fuck out. I'll be reporting this incident to the headmaster. Look forward to your punishment. Oh, shit. I hadn't read that yet. That was legitimately off screen. Like this. Oh, shit. Okay, my mic hasn't fucked up yet. If it fucked up at the same point, I was gonna be hella pissed. You've all crossed the line here today. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Oh, no. Okay, is there a slight glow on her right now, or is that just to emphasize their face? I can see a slight glow. I'm not crazy. Ashamed? Why should I feel ashamed? Ilena, you bitch. You broken bitch. See, this is why I think John is simply a plot point. I think the last chapter has especially made this apparent to me. It feels more like John is a plot point more than anything else. Or he's a plot device to just emphasize how fucked up this world is. Also, yeah, they all have this slight glow around them, so it isn't somebody activating their ability. I guess I fucked up. But, see, because if you guys remember when Aizen was beaten, got his shit kicked in by John, and everybody saw it. Everybody! But then nobody went to help. John ran off, so they knew the threat was gone. But they didn't. Nobody except Millie came up and picked him up. People were gonna leave him there to die because he was no longer one of the strongest at the school. And that was upsetting to me. That's what made me a little upset, because, or at least when I reread the chapter, it's like, are you kidding? So basically what you're saying, well, yeah, even if people respect them, even if they, like, have all this power, like, hierarchy-wise and actual ability-wise, when they lose a fight, they're done. No one gives a shit about them anymore. That is awful. And I feel like, because John emphasized that point with that fight, and I don't think a lot of people noticed. Because only Melee came, like I said. So it's like, John really is in the right here. Because he's showing us. John is legitimately showing us that he's in the right, because he's beating these people up, and no one... And he did it in front of so many people. But they didn't give a shit. It's insane to me. My dog is currently freaking out. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. I'm good, buddy. I'm good, Dan. Don't act so righteous. You're only here because Serafina is involved. Nope, it wouldn't matter. If it was any student and this was brought up, Arlo still probably would have done something about it. Also, I have to pause the recording. I'll be right back. My dog is currently spazzing. Continuing. You're only here because Serafina's involved. If it had been anyone else, you wouldn't have given a shit. The sad thing is, I guess she's kind of right. Like I said, that he might have still gotten involved if somebody brought it up, because that's just still fucking wrong. But still, he might have just not given a shit, because like he said, even with Serafina and John, it was like, go fix it yourself. Because part of him, even though he looks up to Serafina, it's still the fact alone that she's a cripple now is starting to sway his opinion on her, and he may not have even realized it at the point. But still, newsflash: Serafina is a cripple now, so we get to do whatever we want with her, just as you do whatever you want with us. Hey, calm down. Be quiet. No, I hate all you stupid high rankers. Just because you were born gifted, you get to dictate everything. What about the rest of us, huh? No matter what we do, we're forced to live in your shadow. What do we have to worship? Why do we have to worship people like you? Hey, turn around. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Let go. Ilona, stop! You want out of the hole? First you gotta put down the fucking shovel! But of course she doesn't want to drop the shovel. She wants... she is dropping the shovel, but now she's going for the straight fucking Gurren Lagann drill. Aw, shit. And let that damage get forced back at you. But also, shit, I have to rewatch that video of the abilities, because I know Ilona is in that list and it says what her ability is, but I don't know, I don't feel like she hit the bubble hard enough to hit or to cause that amount of damage to her arm being forced back. So maybe not only does Arlo's barrier reflect the damage, but maybe it's like Yang Xiaolong thing that's going on there. Like, they hit it and then the barrier absorbs it and then hits you with twice as much force. I don't know. Also, fuck, ow. Ow! Jeez. Are we really just gonna miss John going there? Wow. Hey, just ignore them. Serafina is safe now, that's all that matters. We'll take her to the infirmary as soon as we return. Also, somebody DM'd me and they hit their name. Somebody DM'd me and were like, I think the author reads your shit or watches your shit, and it's like, and I asked them how they would think that, but they didn't respond. So I don't know what was going on there. Again, they hid their name, so I don't know who it was. But like I said before, if the author watched any of my content, I would eat a computer mouse. My small mouse, not the mouse I'm currently using, because it's a really nice mouse, and I love Logitech shit. Yeah. I just don't think the author watches my shit. What the hell do we do now? What if we get suspended or expelled for all this? I can't have that kind of mark on my record. No university would ever accept me. Yeah, because you should have thought of this before you kidnapped a girl. We already had it pretty good, huh? To be able to attend a prestigious school like Wellston. You even built this tight network where not many others can challenge us. Jeez. Why'd you have to get so greedy, Ilena? We didn't need to force Serafina all the way out here to humiliate her. We could have just knocked her out a couple times in school, and it would have had the same result. Yeah, don't blame the whole... don't blame the whole thing on her. We all agreed to this. Or to do this, remember? Whatever. There's nothing we can do about it now. Let's just head back. Judgment Day is coming. Wait, what are they looking at? Ilena? Hey! Judgment Day, motherfucker! Who the unOrdinary episode 129 end. And this came out on Valentine's Day! Hey! Oh, she retouched the image. She redid it. Damn. Oh, that's such a good image. I love this art style. Oh my gosh. John joined the chat. John joined the chat, really? First, Ilena's arm. Next, her whole freaking body. Well, bitches get stitches. I mean, fact. When we all thought it was John and Cecile. Yeah, because somebody left a comment saying that it's like John has black shoes, Arlo has brown. It's like, fuck off. Obviously, this chapter just disproved that whole thing. Misa salty. I would have loved it so much more if it was John. Come on, let John have his win. Can John just please have his win? Like, Whoa, what's this? John will stole on a chick with the quickness. Sans hesitation? Okay. Watch her body about to be 6 feet underground. Again, you want out of the hole. First you gotta dig out. First you gotta drop the fucking digging tool. I just want Sarah to see John's powers. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if I said this in a previous chapter, but I think Sarah already knows. Well, think about the first few chapters. Sarah saw John pull his hand away from the ability gauger guy, and she was like, wait, I thought he was a cripple. Why would he be afraid of that? And then she probably like thought, he's a cripple. He probably just doesn't want the shit. And it's like, he was able to sense the invisible person, and then he obviously was like, I could hear him, you know? I could hear him. But obviously she was like, I don't buy that for a second, John. I just don't buy it. Oh, man. So, I don't know. Plus it was kind of like, because you also see Sarah being like, I mean, why wouldn't she? Yeah, why? But then it's like, why isn't she bringing it up? It's kind of like the scenario of, I think she wants John to tell her, but on his own terms, because she probably thinks there has to be a good reason why he's pretending to be a cripple. He just she just wants him to trust her enough to at least admit it. And I think if that's the case, that would be really sweet. That would be really, like, oh, that's wholesome. But then again, John, like, hospitalized 4 people already. Well, technically 6. Because Zeke and Junie has still not come back to school. And soon to be 10, by the way. Or not 10, like 12. Around that. Oh, no. But I think I've done this chapter long enough, so live long and prosper, always volunteer to tribute, and peace out. I hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!